Yo, what is up, boys? It is Luca Trades back. I got a popsicle. Don't worry, it's Halo Top, but yeah. So this video is gonna be the start of something new, for sure. But I came across this video. It was by Strange ICT on YouTube. I think he does a lot of he clips like ICT's motivational speeches or rants, you could say. But this one really kind of hit me, and it was talking about how some people are professional students of ICT and how those people will never be profitable. And what he means by that is, if you're a professional student, that means that you're taking the learning more serious than the doing. And that also means that you're never gonna, you're gonna be so caught up in all these different, oh, this PD array, that PD array, this system, this macro, this whatever it could be, right? Instead, you can just focus on one setup that you like to trade, that you can see that really pops out to you on the chart. One setup that is going to be your go-to. So that's what I'm deciding to do. So this is my document that I made, but it basically has the context for how I would decide my daily bias and what I believe the structure of the day will be. So, and then it has the rules for my trading, and then the step-by-step trade plan, right? So if one of these steps is not checked, I cannot take a trade for that setup, right? And then confluence, you want to aim for a good amount of these because the more the better. Yeah. So Monday, which is the first day that we started doing this system, was green. We took 2 trades. The first one honestly should have been like a decently sized win, but not accidentally, I did it on purpose. I took ES, but if I would have took NQ, which I should have, and we'll get to that later, but that was one of my mistakes, was choosing ES instead of NQ. But yeah, NQ started pushing super hard and ES was just stalling. So that one hit my stop. And then the next trade was a good entry. Hit my TP1 and then almost hit TP2, which would have been so good, but it didn't. So I moved, I kept chopping around a bit, and it was actually this trade, right? I think I entered like here-ish, and then TP1 was above here, so we hit that. TP2 was above here, we almost hit that, and TP3 was going to be this buy side, but yeah, that sucks, but it's whatever. It kind of just kept chopping, so I moved my stop up, and I got stopped out I don't know, above break even. So we made back the money that we lost on the first trade of the day and more. So we're green 21.50 today, right? And I was just thinking about this right before the video. Is as a trader who's not profitable yet, you tend to think that it's either you're a losing trader or you're a winning trader. And what I mean by that is you're either going to have majority red days or majority green days, right? Nobody thinks about those break-even days, those choppy days where you barely come out green, right? But, when we see those days, we get angry because we didn't make a ton of money, right? You have to be happy with staying break even, right? you can't just go from being a red trader to a green trader. You have to go from red to break even. And then once you get to break even, you're literally just one tiny fixing of your system away from being a profitable trader, right? That's the closest you can be to becoming profitable, is when you're a break-even trader, because all you need is just the slightest edge and just to keep refining your system, and you're golden, right? So with this system, I'm going to be trading this for this week, and I am going to, so I'm going to trade it for this week, and every single day I'm going to do a video and review, you know, the mistakes that I made and whatnot. So, yeah, I've been journaling on this. So this was the first trade. So for the notes, we had a sweep of liquidity to the downside, came back up and broke the previous swing high, and retraced into an inverse for value gap, and I bought my contracts there, right? So that's just, a classic setup. And then, this is what I marked down at 10.19, which was in the middle of the trade. I'm already seeing that I probably chose the wrong index to trade. NQ's moving much faster to the upside than ES. I could tell NQ would be stronger due to how much more it pushed off the open, right? So if you look, off the open, this high, right? NQ pushed pretty far above that high. And ES, on the other hand, barely pushed up more above this high, right? So what that tells me is that ES is probably going to be weaker, right? Now, this is where I kind of went wrong, is I thought, right, so the setup on ES was cleaner on the charts, but NQ was stronger, right? Now, what I think the next thing that I got to start implementing is, following the setup from, you can 100% follow a setup on ES and take NQ if it's stronger or weaker or whatever. So I think I should start implementing that into my game. Right, I've had a lot of times where that's happened, where I chose the wrong index, and then one of them just blasts off and the other one's kind of choppy. I'm like, it was good to know that your trade idea worked. It's just, you just gotta choose the stronger index for buys and the weaker index for sells. So, I don't know why I still have the Dow. I don't even trade it anymore. Yeah. So, back to this. Mistake 1, entering longs on the weaker index, entering shorts on the stronger index. And then at 10:25, things started looking better for us. And then a little bit after that, it kind of just like pushed down really fast. But my stop was moved up a little bit, I think. Unless it wasn't, I don't know. I don't think it was, but it's still a super small loss because we're trading with less leverage, which is especially good because what's it called? 2024 ICT Model Mastery. I don't even know what I was going to say, but yeah, if you look here at journal, you can see this was what we entered on, right? We broke this low and came up, made this fair value gap with an inverse right here. Super clean. And I got the entry, stop under this low, TP at the highs. And yeah, we go here, it came up a bit and then it came back down. I was looking at that as like a liquidity sweep to come back up. This is when it started, looking a little better. And then it ended up plunging and hitting our stop, which is, it's fine. You take losses, right? But what matters is we made it back. Oh, sorry, I have the hiccups. But This one I had to execute on phone. Oh, the screenshots didn't work. But yeah, the screenshots aren't going to work for this one, but it's whatever. You can see this was after it hit our second TP. This is close to our second TP. This one just hit our first TP, and then this was before it hit our first TP. So yeah, overall I'd say it's a good day, a good learning day, and 100% I'm ready to get back at it tomorrow. Me and Sut have been grinding, so I'm just gonna stay true to this, right? I put thought into this. This is what I like to trade, right? I see this setup very easily, and then combining that with time, right? These things happen in certain times of the day, right? Because the algorithms that control where the market goes need to take data from multiple time frames and line it up. That's why all these models are also scalable to different time frames, because it all lines up, right? So using that, there's certain times and macros where you'll get a sweep of liquidity or an entry into a fair value gap, right? Internal range liquidity. So I've been studying that, but it's time to just put it in action and go full force on really looking at my trades and what I do wrong, and recognizing that stuff. So I'm gonna try and do some more motivational videos, some more just trading videos, mindset videos, whatever. Kind of piggybacking off of my boy Sut. I'm in his Discord, one of the key traders in his Discord, and it's really fun, so you guys should check it out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.